Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. So I got news for you. Today we are going to have our fourth group discussion. But before that, I would like to introduce myself first. So my name is Nofarisha binti Zulkifli with metric number 205920. Okay, so today we will discuss about healthy. So let me share screen first. Okay. Okay, so my news today is about art help support young Bristol cancer patient in lockdown. Okay, this news is about young cancer patient in Bristol have been engaging in art classes and poetry to support each other during their cancer treatment in lockdown. Okay, so everyone know that um, cancer is very dangerous disease. Who is suffering in this disease, they will feel down. So what they need from us is support and keep communicate with them. So from that, they will feel happy and not think too much about the cancer. From the Hannah Lin, the their trust coordinator. She said it's keep them connected with her and with each other throughout the pandemic. So she said the season also help identify if anyone needs more support. So what I can summarize from this news, art is free, which is it's free for everyone. And arts also don't have right or wrong, because it's only have meaning and reason in every art that we do. Okay, so um, I think that's from me. So we want to continue next.
Okay, so good evening everyone. My name is Nurul Safira and my matrix number is 205594. So today I'll be talking about an article from The Star written by Dr. Lee Ziyan and Dr. Chin Boon Jin that is published on the 26th November 2020 with the title Vitamin B2 Powers Many Antioxidant Processes in the Body. So as we know, there are two types of water-soluble vitamins and vitamin B is one of them. And there are many types of vitamin B. However, in this article, the main focus is on vitamin B2 or riboflavin. So riboflavin can be found in our skin, eyes, red blood cells, brain, muscles, and aortic tissues. So in order to have riboflavin, we have to consume it daily via food like fish, dairy products, breads, dark greens, and whatnot, because our body is unable to make riboflavin. And once we consume riboflavin, it is released from proteins in the food through the action of hydrochloric in the stomach, and then it is absorbed in the stomach and small intestine via diffusion. So if you want to know whether or not you're consuming excessive riboflavin, you can check your urine, where if you are consuming excessive amount of riboflavin, it will cause your urine to turn bright yellow. So riboflavin actually plays an important role in combating oxidative stress and reperfusion oxidative injuries within our body. So oxidative stress is an imbalance of free radicals and antioxidant in the body. The higher levels of free radicals in such situation can lead to cell and tissue damage, resulting in aging and degenerative disease like cancer. Meanwhile, reperfusion oxidative injury is a tissue damage due to increased levels of free radicals and inflammatory cytokine, which can lead to stroke-induced brain damage and cortical contusion injury. However, having too little riboflavin can be a problem to us as well, as it causes to have sickness like anemia, migraine, hair loss, cataracts, and many other things. So to conclude, I think vitamin B2 actually plays a really important role in our life. Thank you.
May I continue? Uh, Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. Nama saya Izal binti Razi and my number is 207024. And today for likes, I would like to talk about stunting problem in children. So today's topic is stunting in children still a problem in Malaysia. Um, so for those who didn't know about stunting, stunting is defined as lower than average height, lower than average, lower than average height for a child's age. And stunting is a form of chronic malnutrition that is largely irreversible and can lead to more serious problems if no measures are taken to prevent it. So this is the first of poor nutrition, poor growth. Since the children had a poor nutrition, so they tend to have a poor growth. Seems like this picture, and there's and we can do this thing to prevent this is by good feeding practices. So we could focus on the first 1000 days. Focusing on this period is important as growth failure often begins here. And second, exclusive breastfeeding until 6 months of age. This is because breast milk provides a complete source of nutrients and natural growth stimulators for infants and contribute to the development of their immune system. Timely introduction of complementary foods, healthy feeding practices, keeping track of growth. Keeping track of growth is a most prevalent form of children undernutrition, and stunting has early beginnings but long-lasting and largely irreversible effects on the physical and cognitive development of children. So I think this is important for us to know because one day all of us is going to be a parent, and this is the most important knowledge that everyone need to know in order to be a good parent and a knowledgeable parent in the future. So I think that's it for me. Thank you.
May I continue? Okay. Assalamualaikum. Good evening, everyone. My name is Wafa binti Mahatta. My matrix number is 206278. So for today's topic, I choose an article about. Let me share screen first. Can you guys see my screenshot? Okay. So the title is What to Know About Sleep Deprivation, which written by Catherine Davis on July 23rd, 2020. So basically, what is sleep deprivation means? It means that we're not getting enough sleep. So many people do not get enough quality sleep, and this can affect their health, well-being, and ability to do everyday activities. So how much sleep do people need? So basically, for age like us, we need 7 or more hours, but not too long. And also we can see for the baby's age, they need about 12 until 16, including naps. So, low quality sleep may involve in waking often during the night, breathing difficulties such as sleep apnea, an environment that is too hot, cold, or noisy, and an uncomfortable bed. So, sleep deprivation can affect our body, which is it can affect our immune system. We can get respiratory diseases. Second, it can affect our weight, which can cause us to get diabetes. And the third one is we can get cardiovascular system problem, such as heart attack. So what is the symptoms of sleep deprivation? So the first one is fatigue. Second one is irritability. Third one is mood changes. Fourth one is difficulty focusing and remembering. And the final is a reduced sex drive. So what is the reasons people not getting enough sleep? So I give all of you an example. For a student like us, we got many assignments. So that is the one reason why we are not getting enough sleep. And also, the most popular things that we use electronic device before getting to sleep. I bet all of you do this, right? So I think that is all from me. So that is why getting enough sleep is very important to us. Because it can make us more energetic to do activities for the next day. That's all from me. Thank you.
May I continue? Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Naadila binti Matno. My matrix number is 208273. Today I would like to talk about eating for the heart. The news is written by Indra Balaratnam, published in 11 November 2020. For your information, coronary heart disease has a genetic link. So if your family member have it is never too early to start eating healthier. Diet and lifestyle play a role in preventing and managing heart disease. At first, we need to start stocking our kitchen with healthier food. Then, we should cook at home. Self-cooking allows us to control the amount of oil, salt, and healthy ingredient compared to what we order at restaurant. Other than that, we need to eat rainbow of fruit and vegetable. As a rule of thumb, we need to fill half of our plate with vegetable and fruit. It is because if we took too much meat, it will contribute to high intake of fat and cholesterol in our diet. We also need to avoid the unhealthy food such as snack. Lastly, we need to get active, which is at least 10,000 steps each day, and stop smoking. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
I proceed. So everyone can see my screen. Okay, so first let me introduce myself. My name is Naatira binti Muhammad Abadi and my matrix number is 207898. So for today's, I'm going to share about the news from the Star, which is written by Dr. T. Isyong, and the title is Milk contains almost all the essential nutrients needed for the children. So basically, like everyone knows, like every time we talk about milk, they will there are various types of milk that will come up from your mind, which is like UHT or UHT or full cream and so on. So what I want to say about this is that parents or can also consider giving their children milk formulated. So this milk powder is available for children at different ages, and then it has various types of nutrients. And then this FMPC product follow a standard in terms of quality and nutrient content in order to meet nutritional needs of growing children. So for example, FMPC has nutrients like protein, calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and also vitamins like D, A, B12, and B2. So, and all of these vitamins and nutrients has their own what we call benefits or functions for the children. So, even though this milk is good, but parents also needs to choose the right product for their child, because this FMPC doesn't mean that the kid needs to, I mean like FMPC is just like a supplement for their kids, not the main meals for them. So so that is why what we call parents needs to choose the right product based on their ages, based on their their needs, and based on their taste preference. So yeah, I think this because yeah, the last one is that because this nutrients in milk can encourage the children, I mean not encourage, like can help their regular balanced meal for health growth and development. So maybe like some of us have little sister or brother, so I think this article is good. So maybe you can use if you have little sister or brother, you can use this information for reference. So that's all from me. Let's proceed to another person.
So I will proceed. My name is Farah Arisha Bitamizi. My matrix number is 208331. So I will share screen. Can everyone see my screen? The topic I choose is why do we get headache? So this is from this magazine. Inside the human body, the column and health and medicine. So how we get headache when the brain doesn't have a pain sensitive nerve in our brain. So the common cause is when the muscle in our body stay semi-contract. So for example, when we are feeling stressed or doesn't relax, so it will cause this is known as a muscle tension. So such tension in the meninges, the membrane that help protect the brain, and also in the face or the neck. So it will activate the body pain receptor that will send impulse to the brain sensory and will signal a pain and causing a headache. The reason I choose this topic is because we human are normally having stress and having a headache. So especially students, workers. So I mean, we should know this because we should release our stress in a good way. We should know how to release our stress. This is an interesting topic because we always I also don't know how we get a headache. So this is the reason I choose this topic. And headache also can caused by uh, and some other reasons such as a blow on the head or other nerve cause. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Azlan Shah. My metric number is 205266. So for this week, I want to talk about a new deal Malaysia made for COVID-19 vaccine. So Malaysia secures 12.8 million doses of Pfizer vaccine. Delivery from first quarter. So that's the title. The deal is expected to cover 6.4 million Malaysians, or 20% of our population. So that's for next year. So Pfizer is an American medical or pharmaceutical company, and the vaccine they made was reported 90% effective, I think 90%. So other than the US, Malaysia also made deals with the Chinese, and I think that's the two company or country that Malaysia has made deal. So as we know today, there's about 1,000 cases, 1,000 plus cases, and it's actually getting very worse, more bad than how we actually faced it earlier. So let's just hope for the best. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so now we need to choose two best news from our discussion. So for me, I decide to choose Wafa News because sleep for my second choice is Adila News because Adila News is about eating. So eating with the balanced diet is very important to maintain our healthy. So how about you all?
Okay, for me, I would choose Wafa News, which is about the sleep one, and then Farah News about the headaches, because both of these news are related to each other. So because if you have a few sleep, you will have headache. So I think this.
I agree with Atira. As for Wafa's topic, I think many of us don't realize the importance of getting enough sleep. And for Farah, many of us are not aware of the cause of why we get headache.
As for me, I would choose Adilas and Cahaya's news. Adilas Adilas news is about eating. We love to eat, but we might not know what we consume every day. So and then for Cahaya's news, it is a very rare news or share or information for us to know. It's about stunting children. So I think I would like to suggest both of that news.
For me, I would like to choose Wafa's article and Adila's because um, many people doesn't realize the importance of having a balanced diet and taking the nutrition from vegetables and fruit. And for WAFA article, I think it is important for us to know about uh, sleep that we need to consume a day, so that we can have a better day ahead. So I think Wafa and Adila article is the best for today. So what about you guys?
I think I choose Wafa's news, which is sleep is important to get energy and healthy body. And the second one is I choose Adira's news, which because almost of essential nutrient found in meat. What's about you guys?
I would choose Wafa and Farisha because Wafa is the sleep is important for us, the important topics for us, and for Farisha, the cancer topic because many people have cancer, so it's quite interesting to discuss. That's all.
So for me, I think, I don't know, I think I'll go with my own news. I think mine is the best because I don't know, I think vaccine is interesting, and I don't know if you guys believe in vaccines or disagree. It's actually interesting to talk about.
Okay. So for the majority, we decide to publish Wafa news, which is about sleep, and Adila news, which is about balanced diet. So I think we can end our discussion here. So how about you guys? Agree or not agree? Okay. So okay, thank you.